Thank you, Garrett. Thanks for showing up.
Buddy.
So NRG taking on Genesis. This is the semifinals. Winners move on to the grand finals. And just like that, NRG 5 seconds in.
Wow, what a play coming off hot NRG. Garrett pulling that one off of the wall is so good because Jacob lurking by the other team and going for the backflip shot. Those can be pretty difficult to predict from the opponent. You're not quite sure how they're going to approach it, but the backflip shot is always a solid one. It slows down the ball, also putting it in the far corner.
Fireburner, he's known for those demos. He's done them since the dawn of time.
Oh man, I have horror stories when I was on Orange Creamsicle. Me, Ed, and Gambit just getting drilled by a Fireburner demo.
And here's Jacob trying to keep this attack on. It goes up and over. Insolence's Classic's got to be careful here as he's right in front of his net. Jacob punishes him for that.
Wow. Genesis. Where are you at, boys? Classics with a bit of a mistouch and actually able to salvage it, but Jacob was there to punish it. And that's something that a lot of teams don't do. They don't send somebody up there aggressively, ready to punish mistouches on defense.
NRG taking a quick 2-0 lead as we are just 30 seconds into this match. Classics flicking it up over one. Chrome going off his back wall, trying to play this one. Over to Insolences. He is there, doesn't get the touch. And unfortunately, Jacob puts it towards his own net, but able to salvage this play as Jacob.
Was that a half flip?
He did use a half flip to keep his car on it, or the tip of the car on the ball. Now Chrome on the ball. Lots of time here. Flicks it up over one. It's a wide open net, and it's saved by Classics. As Insolences was coming in, and now NRG has a breakaway. Chrome gets pushed to the side, and that's a 3-0 lead for NRG.
Oh man, my face could not be deeper in my palm right now. I am so disappointed with this Genesis team. Obvious miscommunications here happening. And a really good job there from Fireburner to pressure Chrome out from defense there. And Garrett G just going the long route, moving the ball straight to the far corner, letting Fireburner do his work. A 3-0 lead with a minute left in the match, or with a minute going on in the match, Corelli. How do you feel about this?
F in the chat for Genesis.
F's for respect.
F to pay your respects as Insolence is trying to make some sort of comeback. Tried to go for the mind game there on Fireburner, but you're not going to do that most of the time. And that's a shot for NRG, not able to put that one away. Here's Jacob trying to meet Classics. Classics, a good clear out. That one goes off their back wall. Insolence is trying to find Chrome.
Oh, the misplay from Chrome, just side flipping at the wrong timing, unable to get that. That was a great opportunity for them. And we just see Genesis right now really overlapping each other and huge errors on defense. I think they're going to write this match off early because...
You're writing it off? 3 minutes, 16 left? Oh, what a touch.
Jacob actually turned his car to get the backflip for the extra pop. And Instances, I assume with no boost, unable to get up there.
4-0 lead, 3 minutes left in this match. NRG is just all over Genesis.
And you know, something I gotta say is Genesis is known for the reverse sweep, so they could just be playing to their strengths.
Well, we'll see about that as they're digging themselves a deep hole. Insolences makes a save there. Classics put that one off his own wall there as Chrome now trying to follow this one up. He does get it. Garrett patiently waiting as he picks up boost. New Chrome used at least most of his boost there. Now Garrett trying to find a teammate all the way across. Fireburner trying to keep the play alive. Here's Chrome doing everything he can just to stay involved. Now Jacob popping this one up, looking for the follow-up. It's coming straight back down, and Classic saves it off his own post. Garrett's going to put that away on the other side.
An incredible save there, actually, though, from Classics. Respect for that save. That was a very difficult thing to do. Getting just enough speed at an angle to move the ball away, but Garrett G here playing Clean Crew. There's 5 goals with 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. What is happening?
And that's 11 shots from NRG already, as we are just halfway, 2 minutes, 30 left in this match. Fireburner up for this one. Chrome beats him out, trying to follow it up. It's Garrett trying to get the second touch. He doesn't get it. And if you're Genesis right now, you just got to get back into form. Not let the tilt get to you. Don't throw the series off of one bad game here. Next game starts 0-0, so try and get some momentum going. Maybe mount some sort of comeback.
We saw Ohana mount a 3-goal comeback to a 4-goal lead, so...
Uh-oh, Jacob trying to get a second touch there. He almost gets it. Fireburner's going to clean it up. Such a good play from both those players.
Oh, this defense from Genesis is just atrocious right now. Huge miscommunications coming left and right.
6-0 lead, a minute and 56 left. NRG in complete control right now as that's a fake kickoff from NRG. Fireburner flicking that one up to Garrett. Can he drop it down? He almost does. Off the back wall. Classics trying to clear this one out. And he does well as Jacob's forced to backflip out and he pays the price as Classics gets the demo on him. Now Garrett trying to flick this one out. It's over to Fireburner. Taking a long time here as he tried to bring that one down. Insolence is just waiting on his back wall. I don't know what he's doing here. He's got full boost waiting. Here's Garrett. I'm not sure what Insolence's plan was there as Chrome ends up getting the clear. Insolence is again on his back wall, and somehow the ball comes to him. And he clears it straight to Garrett.
Not quite sure what he was going for there. That was definitely a little bit suspect.
Insolence is on his own wall. Fireburner's going to drop this one in. NRG up 7 goals right now, Quinn.
I really would expect more. I mean, this is just pitiful. I think, again, that they're kind of writing the game off and trying to talk things over probably about what they should be doing better. This is pretty nuts.
No one from NRG going for that kickoff. Chrome just passes it straight to Fireburner. Insolence is again on his back wall, clearing that one out. It's Jacob.
I do want to say, though, you know, at a certain point when the score becomes a little bit crazy, there is an advantage to just taking the time left in the match to talk over what's going wrong, to talk over what they could do to improve things. Wow, what a touch there from Fireburner. That's that Batmobile for you, huh?
Classics trying to keep the play on for Genesis at this point. It's going to be a Brazil if they let him have it. It's Chrome into the NRG corner. Classics there to help. Couple touches off the NRG wall. Insolence is dribbling this one all the way back to his own goal. That's going to be an own goal for Genesis. NRG up 8-0 now.
And Instances with the own goal, I guess he'd rather him score it than let the others.
That's one mindset to have.
Really, this is just blowing my mind right now.
I don't know what to say. NRG is up 8-0, one of the biggest score lines I've seen at this level. Here's Chrome again, forcing this one down. Jacob clearing this one away, and with 5 seconds left, this game just needs to come to an end for Genesis, as NRG is going to take that one in demanding fashion. Unfortunately, Genesis having one of the more rougher games, I'd say, Quinn.
I don't know what to say, guys. That was unreal and a bit of a disappointment there from Genesis. Just a tiny, tiny bit. We were hyping up the 3-2 prediction. It's in the script.
It is in the script. It is in the script, and we were saying, I mean, if Genesis is on, they can go to work on NRG, and they really can. They have the skill. They're there, but we're not seeing it, obviously. And NRG, that was a cakewalk for them. 14 shots coming out to Genesis 2. And really it was 3 because Insolence has scored on his own net, so we'll give him that shot.
Right, right. That is incredible what we just saw. Like, just Genesis throwing in the towel early, game 1. So hopefully they get it together. Maybe they need a pep talk or something.
I honestly hope they come in and they play this next match like they should. I don't want them to throw this series.
I agree.
Just because it's just bad Rocket League, first of all. And second of all, they have a chance in this series. I mean, it's just one game. Okay, yeah, they had a bad game. Sure, they might have got a little tilted. Let's regroup. Let's play, right? They can beat NRG, in my opinion.
I think they can, too. I think it's definitely possible. That was game 1. We're going to have to see what's going to happen next. Insolence is actually the IWNL, for those who do not know. That stands for I Will Not Lose. So maybe he is just following the script.
Well, we're about to find out. It's Classics pushing this one along. This is a best of 5. Jacob clearing this one off his back wall over to Garrett. Chrome gets a demo on Fireburner, but no one from Genesis to follow up. This ball just in the midfield. No one there to meet it now. It's Insolences popping that one up. Garrett pushing that one along as it's Chrome into his own corner. Insolences trying to clear this one out. Looks like we're going to have a game on our hands here as Genesis look like they're going to play. Classics in his own corner. Jacob popping that one up. Garrett now trying to flick that one on. He doesn't get it. Fireburner goes to the wall. Able to get the pop here. And he does get the hit, trying to find the back wall. It wasn't the most powerful hit, but here's Garrett going, flipping around, dropping that one down. Yes, he can, Garrett.
What a shot from Garrett. And he's been playing like this all night, just incredible touches. Look at this air roll control. Just a perfect touch here, and Insolence is unable to get to it. Really, I mean, it's so hard to predict those double touches off the backboard. So well done for Garrett to get that done.
Such a good play from Garrett, and those individual plays are what set these types of teams apart. Here's Classics trying to follow this one up. It's actually Chrome who pops it up. Insolences was there, but decided not to go to it. Probably a good play from him as both his teammates were already up. Jacob reading that one perfectly. Of course, sporting that wonderful hat. Insolences and Chrome in the corner. Jacob gets the dunk, and that's a goal for Garrett as Classics backflips in his own net. 2-0 lead for NRG.
Right, this game may have a 2-0 lead at 3 minutes and 40 seconds left, but that backflip is definitely going to be more unfortunate than anything. But Genesis is definitely playing a lot better than last game, so there's still hope.
I hope so, Quinn. As there's a 2-0 lead opens up for NRG. 3 minutes and 30 seconds left in this match. Classics playing off the wall. Jacob up for this one. Insolence is clearing that one away. Here's Garrett popping that one up into the Genesis half. Chrome getting in the way of that one. Can he get a second touch? He does. Good by Chrome. Letting Insolences come all the way back. The bump on Garrett's there. The shot from him is there as well. Insolences with the save. Jacob just floating in the air in front of his net. It's Insolences who takes it from him, but he's not able to put it on target as Chrome trying to pop that one up. Garrett read that one perfectly, though. And here's Garrett trying to get inside the head of Genesis, but Fireburner is going to float all the way in. Classics actually saves that one in the end.
Another opportunity where we don't see Genesis really challenging as fast as they could. We saw Insol moving quite fast, but Classics and Chrome just staying in net.
Jacob popping this one up, looking for a follow-up. Insolences did not read it very well, and that's going to be a Fireburner goal. 3-0 lead for Genesis, or excuse me, NRG.
And this is bad news for Genesis as this game starts to become to an insurmountable goal lead. 3-0 is definitely doable, but just that, again, that misread from Insol, the bad timing, is going to let NRG push that lead up even further.
They do have half a game left, so it's definitely possible for Genesis to come back. Here's Jacob on the ball. Lots of time here trying to flick it up and over Chrome. He does. Going for the bump on Classics. He does actually just kind of mess him up a little bit, and Fireburner able to clean that one up.
Right, by getting underneath him, Classics unable to do anything, and Jacob, such good pressure there, just messing with Classics as Fireburner comes through with the follow-up. NRG pushed this lead to 4-0, 2 minutes and 20 seconds left.
4-0 lead now. Jacob high flying here as he tries to just feather this one in, and he almost does it. Fireburner again there to help clean up as all three of Genesis go across the goal. Garrett trying to do the mind game on Classics, but he actually does a great half flip there to stop his car from flying out of control. Jacob going all the way back across. Fireburner not able to put that one away, and Garrett trying to keep this one going. It's Classics puts that one into his own corner, and he gets away with it. It's Fireburner back on his end. Insolence is there to chase as he gets a demo on Fireburner. Here's Garrett trying to drop that one down. What a shot from Garrett, the freestyle off the wall. 5-0 NRG.
Wow. Wow, Garrett off the ceiling from the wall. The freestyle spins to add a little flair to that, and Insol actually touching it on the goal line. That's going to be a little bit upsetting for Insolences as that was so close to getting or to coming out. That was a good save.
And a kickoff goal for Insolences as NRG once again it sent no one on the kickoff. I'm not sure what. Oh no, they did. I'm sorry. Jacob flew past it.
And you know what? Genesis is ready to start this comeback with one goal.
Hey, if they can do it, they can do it. A minute 36 left. A 5-1 game in favor of NRG. Of course, the winner of this moves on to the grand finals. Genesis clearing it to the NRG half. It's Garrett Fireburner tries to get a touch there, but he doesn't. Classics clears that one towards the NRG net. Jacob there to meet it. It's Chrome. Puts one on target. Garrett able to save that one out. Fireburner going for the bump on Insolences. He doesn't get it. And now Insolences with a good long clear here. It's up to Garrett to push it back. Insolences tried to bump Fireburner, but apparently Fireburner's Batmobile is stronger. As Jacob finds Fireburner. Over to Insolences. Good touch by him just to control it. Now he's all the way to the other side here. This ball straight down to Classics, fires off a shot, and another one. It's a little bit wide as Fireburner gets a couple of saves there, and another dunk on Insolences. Chrome forced to go all the way back to his corner. And NRG is threatening here as this is a free shot for Garrett. He's going to put that one away every single time. 6-1 NRG.
We're getting close to Brazil territory, Crowley.
34 seconds left in this match. And NRG, oh, really, it's just Genesis really not playing well at all. Look at the shots for NRG. And another one's going to go in for Jacob as that's the Brazil 7-1. Right off the kickoff.
I mean, I don't know what to say at this point, man. Genesis looks like they've just given up.
Yeah, and I'm not sure what's going on the Genesis team, but unfortunately, they are not playing very well. Insolence is popping that one up. It's Garrett on the back wall. He gets a good clear there. Here's Jacob. Insolence is Garrett trying to figure this out on his own end. Classics pushing this one along. Now Jacob following this one up. Can he get a second touch? He does. It's up to Chrome to make the save. He gets it. And NRG are definitely going to take this match and go up 2-0 in the series. And that's it. NRG, one game away now. Moving on to the grand finals.
Is this going to be a repeat of month number 2? It's looking like it, Crowley. I mean, I really have no idea, like, why Genesis is just playing so sloppy right now. There's no communication. There's obvious disagreements. We saw Classics saving the goal that Insol had in that first game.
Yeah.
Obviously a mistake, but it's like this is just not the Genesis that we see ever. I've never seen them like this.
17 shots for NRG is gonna hurt a little bit, as Genesis really just didn't get anything going. They didn't play very well at all. And I'm wondering if Classics and Chrome are looking for a car switch. Or, yeah, okay, so it looks like Classics joined back. He left and then came back.
Everybody's back in the match, I believe.
I was just making sure we weren't getting any rage quits there. As we're just waiting for Insolences to ready up. Really not too, honestly, I've never been in this position.
Neither have I. And it kind of sucks to see. I mean, nobody likes seeing teams play this badly. Nobody likes seeing
blowouts.
Blowouts
at least
either,
at this
right?
caliber.
Especially when the two teams are capable of actually putting on a good show. Yeah. It's just sad to see, quite frankly. Like, this is not the Genesis that we know and love.
I'm a little lost for words, and unfortunately, I hope Genesis can really come back. And I mean, again, this game's going to start 0-0. Can they make this happen? So we're waiting for all the players to get in. Hopefully, they can. Insolences has disappeared, and he's not going to get back in time. So that means we're going to have to restart this one. Genesis just having problems across the board right now.
I don't know what to say.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what to say either. There's really not too much to analyze there. Genesis is obviously very tilted, and NRG is just taking advantage left and right.
Left and right? Yeah, okay. Fair enough.
I mean, it was an 8-0, 9-0 game last time, or first game, and then this game was 7-1.
I think that Genesis definitely capable of making this game happen. This reverse sweep could still happen. I'm not just saying that to be like contrarian or difficult or like, you know, cool Genesis.
I agree.
But like right now, like the way that they're playing, this is not a normal effort that I would see from them in a normal match. They just, it seems like they really do not want to play. With that being said, I mean, Iris versus NRG, was that just the script? You want to check?
Hold on, let me check. Iris NRG, is that what you're saying?
Iris versus NRG?
See. Yeah.
The way things are going?
That's actually the script, yeah.
Oh,
that was actually the script. It's pretty impressive.
Too obvious, man.
Yeah. So we're just waiting for the players to join back up. Insol win MIA. This seems to happen quite often This is Genesis taking on NRG. They've been both blowouts all the way through.
Yep, yep.
And
I mean, it's not even been close. It's been Brazil and worse.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. I mean, I don't even know what to say
Yeah.
other than that. So we're going to take a look at the bracket to see how things have been panning out. Of course, we are in this last semifinal game. We're trying to figure out who is going to move on to the grand finals. The winner of this is going to move on to play Iris. And here's the bracket. Iris took a thriller over Denial Esports in a reverse sweep. Take 3 in Ohana. Take 3 actually had to forfeit that match. And Ohana got pushed along. NRG taking on Atelier and Genesis taking on Selfless. But we got the match back. NRG, Genesis, game number 3. This is the semifinals. We're hoping to see a different Genesis. Insel is starting off strong here. That's what we want to see. That one's cleared away by Jacob. Here's Classics. Trying to find Insolences. Ducked away by Garrett. Now Chrome forced to make a tough touch. He does get Insolences up for this one, dropping it down to Classics, and that's what you want to see from Genesis.
What a shot, and what a save as well. Genesis looks like they are here to play now, Corelli. They're playing so much more aggressively and so much faster as well. The communication is back on point, as we saw from that great play.
And
Jacob.
Those are the team plays that we know Genesis can do, and I'm happy that we're seeing it now.
2 games too late, maybe?
Maybe not. They got to take one at a time now. And they really got to put one away, but even that play can give them momentum. They didn't score off of it, but it was a great play, well executed. Just wasn't able to put it away. Here's Insolences following this one up. Looking for Classics. He's there. Can he drop it down? Just a little bit wide. Another great play from Genesis. But not able to put it away. And NRG getting caught a little bit off guard here, as it's been a pretty easy couple games here. And now all of a sudden, Genesis is like, okay, well, we're going to play now.
Maybe it was all part of the Genesis script. I really have no idea. They're playing much better in the sense that the rotations are much stronger. They're no longer giving away the ball.
Great strong clears.
Extent, yeah. Oh, yeah. Those are the strongest clears. 10 out of 10 clears.
And here's Garrett. Insolences getting in the way of that one, looking for help from his teammates. It's Chrome who's just creeping up, letting Fireburner clear that one away. Classics popping that one up. But it's Garrett who meets it in the midfield. Insolences pushing it along now. And here's Classic on the NRG wall. Insolences waiting patiently in his own net. Jacob popping that one up. Classics. Now Chrome. Insolences has a chance to flick this one on. He does. It's straight to Classics. Finding his way up the wall. Garrett trying to find a way out. And this is a 0-0 game as we're almost into halftime here. And if you're Genesis at this point, that's pretty good for you.
Yeah, much better than everything that's been going on so far.
And they've had a couple chances. Here's Fireburner waiting in net as the shot comes out from Cohen. It gets past Fireburner. No follow-up from Insolences as he was lurking in the background. He does get a touch. Now Fireburner on the ball. He has Jacob to his right. Flick up and over Classic, straight to Jacob. Now it's Jacob's turn. Can he flick it up and over? Yes, he does. One more touch from Fireburner, not able to put that one away.
Oh, and a great opportunity. Nice give and go between Fireburner and Jacob, especially both using flat cars. Oh!
Here's Insolences. Still threatening his Genesis. One more. Here's Classics coming in. Chrome popping this one up. Genesis doing a much better job of keeping this one in on NRG's half. A good clear from Insolences. Now Chrome popping that one up. Insolences rotating back as that's a demo on the last man back. Can Jacob put this one away? Of course he can. A wide open go off the demo. NRG up 1-0.
And Chrome and Insolences just getting in each other's way, and Classics getting bumped is going to leave that goal wide open. Those are those defensive miscommunications, and it really seems to happen a lot with Chrome and Insolences. I think they're going to need to work something out and figure out what's going wrong there. Unfortunately, it is just an unlucky bump, and then a great demo on Classics to open up that goal for them.
1 minute and 30 seconds left. NRG up 1-0. Jacob trying to make it 2-0, but saved by Insolences. Now the follow-up. It's there. Is that on target? No, it's not. It's off the backboard. Fireburner able to clear that one away. Coming up on a minute left. Insolences straight to Fireburner. Pops this one up. It's Chrome sitting in net. That's a great flick on, but a better save from Chrome as he was backwards. Able to get that one out of there, but NRG still trying to push this one along. It's a pass out to Classics. Wasn't able to control it. Here's Jacob now. And Garrett dropping that one down. It's off the crossbar, and it doesn't go in for Garrett. 45 seconds left for Genesis. Only down by 1. Here's Jacob, though. Trying to make a change to that. Garrett lofts that one to the other side. I couldn't tell if that was going wide, and of course, Garrett had that one calculated.
This looks like it's going to be the dagger in the back for Genesis.
touch.
What a shot with the bottom of the car. Letting it bounce off of his car so it actually goes up with the incredible trajectory that had. I mean, that was definitely difficult to predict.
Here comes Classics trying to make things happen. 30 seconds left for Genesis. They're down by 2. It is still possible if they can get one now. Here's Chrome going off the wall. Insel going up for this one. It's just Garrett in the net here. Chrome playing that one out, trying to find a teammate. Oh, Chrome almost tried to get around to that one.
Chrome actually with a great pass there. Classics just not enough blind faith in that one. With 2-0 lead down and 20 seconds left, you just have to go for those.
And Jacob trying to put this one away, but that's probably going to be it for Genesis, and now it definitely is. NRG going to be moving on to the grand finals over Genesis in a 3-0 sweep.
Wow.
And if we want to talk about this series, I mean, really it comes down to the last game because that's really the real game that we got.
Yeah, I would say the very first 2 games that we had were just not representative of Genesis as a whole. I'm not sure if they were having team coordination issues. I don't think that was necessarily the problem. I think once that first game got out of hand, they just sort of said, okay,